It's time to test what the front forks feel like, now that I've got those new PD valves in them. I'm travelling over the same bits of road that I used when I tested the rear shock, but I'm adding some dirt road and corrugations into it this time. I'm aiming for all the potholes and irregularities that I can find. It's a nice sunny winter's day, so it's really no hardship to go out and test the bike. I'm heading for one of those hard edge bumps, the ones that test the high speed damping. And there it is. Well, I could feel the bump, but it wasn't harsh. Things are looking pretty good. Up here a bit, there's a mid-corner bump, right about there. You can see the bike moving, but it holds its line perfectly and doesn't wallow. But to be fair, the standard system was okay on those bumps as well. In the rear shock test, I mentioned that I felt that the front end was sort of disconnected from the back, now that the back end was feeling a lot better. Well, that feeling has disappeared. The front end feels planted and firm now, but still compliant. Because I'm no expert, I find it difficult to describe just how it feels to have both the front and back end working together. The bike just, I don't know, it just feels better. You know, it feels firm, it feels solid, and confidence inspiring. But let's try some gravel road. There's lots of sharp bumps, usually on a gravel surface, where you get that jarring through the shocks and up into the handlebars. This particular example's reasonably smooth, although there's little gutters and bumps that I'm not really feeling too much. I'm enjoying this, so I just keep following this road along. Here's a little sidetrack with something that's a little bit more challenging. So let's go up here and have a bit of a look. This is what the ground looks like that I'm riding over. You can't really see it when we're moving. You can't really see it because the video flattens it out, but there are erosion ditches that I'm riding over as well and hardly having to slow down at all for them. I know that the placebo effect has an influence when you're testing something new, but I'm absolutely confident that this doesn't feel like the old bike. So, these things are just so much better. It really does transform the bike to have that nice, firm, compliant feeling front end. Yes, it's true that there is a bit of faffing around to put the valves in, and you do have to modify the standard system. But really, I don't see myself ever going back to the standard. So, go out and get some.